Hey, what is up YouTube? Thank you for clicking to watch this video. That means you are interested in what I've got going on. Today I'm going to bring you this nice blue eye, smoky eye. It was a New Year's Eve look. So if you want to watch this video and you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. And hit that subscribe button and that like button. Help a sister out, show support. Now let's get right into the video. So to start things off, I'm going to use my Badescu Rose Water. This rose water is about $7 and it's really hydrating for the face. Then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Foundation. It is a mattifying foundation, so you would love to apply a primer under. The primer I applied was the Benefit POREfessional. I do have oily skin, so this foundation is really helpful for that. And don't worry about the color range. The color range seems like it's lighter on my skin, but it does oxidize. So it will be darker by the time it settles into my pores and my face. And you just want to dab that in with a beauty blender, a wet beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This has a waxy texture to it, and I use the shade number 4, I believe. I outlined my actual brows first, and then I shade them in, and then I use upward flicking motions for the front part of my brow. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. This is my Nars Radiant Cream Concealer. Best concealer, hands down. I'm not even gonna gas you guys, hands down. This concealer is very creamy, but it's not oily. It doesn't crease under my eyes. It doesn't crease around my eyebrows. It doesn't show up all weird and like light. You know how some people's concealers, you can see it over their eyebrows. I only use it on the tail end part. Then I use a brush to like blend it out so that it's not harsh. And this method is just to clean up my brows. And I use that same concealer on under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And you just want to continue to dab that in with a beauty blender. Next, I'm going in with my NYX Color Corrector Powder. Now, do not let this powder fool you. It's a brightening powder, so you want to be very careful with this, but I am applying a lot because the shadows that I'm going in with are dark and the fallout will be tremendous since I did my face. So I am going in with an excess amount, but you do not want to do this if you are going to be taking photos. You will have the ultimate flashback and it's not cute. So you just want to put that in all the places you put concealer. So to start off, I'm going to put concealer on my eyes, and I'm going to use this shade from my Ofra Pro palette. It's like skin shade because I have dark lines in the creases of my eyes. That's where my eye hood's at, where it folds in at. And you just want to get a skin color eyeshadow so that it's easier to transition. Next, I'm going in with my Colourpop Melrose Super Shock Shadow. This is like a reddish brown shadow. This is going to be our next transition color. You want to put it in like your upper crease area. And just blend that using windshield wiper motions back and forth. You want to apply the most product on the outer corner and blend it inward. There's really no guideline shape here. I'm just following the shape of my eye. So don't worry about like where the shadow's going. Just don't trail off. And then I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Smoked Palette. And I'm using the shade Blackout at the lower lid, on my lower lid. This is going to act as a base for the color that we're going to use. Anytime you're using dark shadows or shadows with nice color pigment, you want to have a base under it so that the colors actually pop. Then next I'm going in with the next shade, Evidence. It's like a nice royal blue kind of shade with a hint of sparkles in it. And I'm only going to put that on the outer V and on my inner V, on my inner corner. When the look starts coming together. Yes. Next, I'm going in with my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Rex. This is a nice foiled blue with like hints of purple inside of it. It's actually a really cool color, and I'm only going to use that in the center and apply that with my finger for better payoff. And then next, I'm going in with my NYX Contour Palette. And I'm just going to use my fingers to outline my jawline and my cheeks. I have a very long face, so I like to try to curve it as much upward as possible so that it curves my cheeks, so that my face doesn't look like it's dragging downwards. And then you just want to blend that out. Next, I'm going in with my Bare Pro Mineral Foundation. You want to use a little bit of this product because it is a foundation. It's a powder foundation. So you don't want to put more foundation on top of foundation. So you're just going to use like a light amount with like a nice powder brush. And I wanted to add a little pop of blue in my waterline. So this Colourpop Cream Gel Liner is amazing. Amazing. Next, I'm going in with this blush from my blush and bronzer palette that I received in my Ipsy Glam bag. This blush is highly pigmented, so you do not want to use a lot. And then I just popped on some eyelashes and some eyeliner. And I'm applying mascara to my bottom lashes. And for highlight, I'm going to use my Carly Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. She came out with this palette earlier this year, and it's really good. But I use it mostly for like the highlighting and shimmer shades because they're really pigmented. And I'm just gonna apply that down the bridge of my nose, on my cheek, and under my eyebrow. And then to complete this look, I am going to apply two colors, Limbo from Colourpop as my outline color. Then I'm just going to fill in the rest of my lip with Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Dolce K. Like a taupey brown. And just like finishing touches, the glue didn't dry so much, so I'm just gonna go over it with a little bit of eyeliner. And to set everything, I'm going back in with that Mario Badescu Rose Water. Thank you for joining me. This is the completed look, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.